Police raids for Barcelona and PSG. Real Madrid buys the Brazilian Freddy Adu. That joke will never get old. Diego Maradona gets owned by a Korean teenager who hasn't. And Tyrone Mings just wants to touch the ball. It's Wednesday, March 24th, 2017 from the Total Soccer Show, Dirty Tackle, and Howler Magazine. This is The Goalmouth. I'm George Qureshi. And you know what? It's been a little while. Let's check the old police blotter, shall we? Oh my. Law enforcement has been busy. In Paris, the homes of Javier Pastore and Angel Di Maria were raided at 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Police also dropped by the headquarters of PSG at Parc des Princes. They were acting on information first published by Football Leaks, no relation to Wiki, that both players have been receiving untaxed income related to their image rights. According to Football Leaks, the money is channeled through the Netherlands and then into a bank account in Panama for Di Maria and Uruguay for Pastore. Down in Barcelona, Sandro Rosell and his wife are being held with 3 other unidentified people after searches of homes and businesses as part of Operation Rimet. I'm not sure what former FIFA president Jules Rimet did to deserve association with that bunch. He was there before all the bad ones. But I do know that Rosell looks like he's in some trouble. This investigation relates to a $16.8 million money laundering scheme related to Rosell's promotion of various Brazil matches. Rosell was the president of Barcelona from 2010 to 2014 when he stepped down over his role in concealing the true amount of Neymar's transfer fee because that went to people it shouldn't have. He and Neymar Sr. are all still scheduled to stand trial separately for that one. Before running FC Barcelona, Rosell was a Nike executive with close ties to Ricardo Teixeira, the extremely corrupt head of Brazilian soccer, and these new allegations predate the Neymar thing. In not good, but definitely less bad news, or father and son news out of Barcelona, Lionel Messi's 21-month jail sentence for 3 counts of tax fraud was upheld by the Spanish Supreme Court, but his dad's sentence was reduced from 21 to 15 months. Neither will serve any jail time since in Spain, you can do probation for anything under 2 years. Sounds like a good deal. Now, there's no direct link to this next item, but I can't help but notice that there are a lot of similarities with some of those stories I just mentioned. Real Madrid has paid Flamengo 46 million euros to sign Vinicius Jr., and I do mean Jr. The lad is 16 years old, and he has made one appearance for Flamengo's first team. He did, however, do well at the U17 South American Championship, where he was the leading goal scorer. You know, it's almost like Flamengo knew what was about to happen because they just signed him to a new contract last week that raised his buyout clause from 30 million euros to 46 million euros. And this new contract keeps him at the club until 2019. Madrid technically won't even own his rights until 2018. This is like a down payment or something. And he'll stay in Brazil until July 2019 anyway. That sound you heard, by the way, that was Martin Odegaard saying, ooh, Brazil, first team football, sounds nice. Can I go too, Mr. Florentino? Okay, today's Goalmouth is brought to you by soccerpro.com. If you go to soccerpro.com and use the checkout code Goalmouth19, that's Goalmouth19, you will save 10% on anything that you order. So if you need soccer gear, go to soccerpro.com and use Goalmouth19. Cool. Okay, do it. At the U20 World Cup in South Korea eliminated Argentina with a 2-1 defeat. Argentina had already lost to England 3-0. But what made this game worthy of a Goalmouth mention was the goal celebration by young Park Seung-ho, who plays for Barcelona B and scored the winning goal on a penalty kick. Now, a little backstory is necessary. A while back, Diego Maradona personally drew the little strip of paper that put Argentina in South Korea's group, and he was extremely pleased. You can see him read it, smile, and then holding the paper in his hand, sort of pump his arms and look up at the heavens as if to thank the hand of God for once again giving Argentina a wonderful advantage. But apparently, Maradona didn't watch the 2002 World Cup, because if there's one lesson we all took from that, it was that South Korea is really hard to beat in South Korea. So Park scores his penalty and then runs toward a camera pretending to hold a little piece of paper in his hands, sort of raising his eyebrows as if to say, hey, Diego, what's up now? A Redditor compiled GIFs of all 3 events. So, Maradona's little celebration and then Park's penalty kick score and then his own little celebration. And it is priceless. The link is in today's email. But my favorite part of the story is ungiffable. It's how Park later walked it back. He told a newspaper that he wasn't taunting the greatest player in history, but rather, quote, I had some friends who wanted to come to the match, but they booked the wrong ticket. I was making fun of them for not being able to even buy the right ticket. To which I, as someone who dealt regularly with cheeky South Korean teenagers during my year teaching in Daegu, can only say, Jinja? And finally, on Monday night, Bournemouth defender Tyrone Mings, at official TM3, so you know it's real, tweeted, I want to go kick some ball tonight. To which Alex Deutsch, whose Twitter profile identifies him as a former Ipswich Town player, but who does not have the word official in his handle, suspicious, replied, "Little down, 8:30, mate, X." Not sure what the X is all about, but whatever. To which Mings replied, "Is that indoors?" To which Deutsch said, "No, it's outside." To which Mings said, "Cool, see you there." 3 hours later, both men posted photos to Twitter proving that Mings actually showed up to play and that Deutsch's Twitter account is indeed official to some extent. And about half of the dudes, not Mings, are wearing Bournemouth tops, making them half-kit wankers. But half-kit wankers who are playing with an actual full-kit wearer, or at least certified potential full-kit wearer, which by the transitive property of professional athletes showing up to your amateur pickup game, they were absolved of the whiff of wankerism, at least for the day. So I absolve thee, guys who showed up for this little kick around with Tyrone Mings. That's a great story. My name is George Qureshi. Taylor Rockwell will be with you tomorrow morning. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter where you can click out to all the stories I've mentioned in this podcast. The link to sign up is in the show notes. And I leave you with today's Go Mouth top tip. And because I got such positive feedback for my rendition of the Macarena last week, I'm going to sing this one too. Here we go. Football leaks will find you in the end. You'll find out just who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will, but save enough for your legal bill.